Hardbody TV, man. Everywhere.
Yo, okay, I'm back. Rell Holla, yell at me. Holla hour. I got the lovely Miss Melissa Carmona in the building. What's going on, love?
Hello, how are ya?
What, you gotta move up a little.
I know, I was just getting comfortable.
I know, you was leaned back, you know what I mean? You had to chilling and shit.
I was just getting comfortable.
So what's going on, miss?
A lot of stuff is actually going on, but I could actually say that I'm actually doing great. A lot of work and photo shoots and different things going on with my life right now.
Nice. Well, I'm glad you had time in the schedule to come check me. It's an honor.
Oh, no, definitely, of course.
You know, I appreciate it.
Of course, thank you for having me.
Well, you know, I ain't doing that here. I'm just, you know, I like a little company once in a while. You know.
We just having that little conversation going with you about the Big Sean.
Yeah, we was having that. We was having this conversation. Listen, so, cause like, basically MTV was like, Big Sean is the hottest thing out right now. Like, he's hotter than Kanye. And I'm like, I don't know. I can't really say that. Like, because you know what my problem is? Now, when Kanye was where Big Sean is at right now, they were saying the same thing about Kanye with Jay-Z.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's crazy too because Kanye was signed to Jay-Z. Mm-hmm. Big Sean is signed to Kanye.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's always, I feel like every time that new dude comes, they do this. So I don't know if it's a publicity stunt. I don't know if it's, you understand what I'm saying? Like,
well, at the same time too, also when you see on YouTube videos, all, you know, Kanye West is just, now he's just talking about, like, you know, F the media, and he's just basically going on his own, just, you know, talking about his music and just art itself.
Right.
So sometimes, yeah, I would understand why you think it might be just something that they might just pull off because he might be going rebellious.
Right. Like, I'm feeling like, okay, so when Big Sean, he gets to a certain level, I feel like eventually there'll be somebody that Big Sean brings out or signs, and then they're going to say, oh, well, now, he's hotter than Big Sean.
Well, yeah, well, I get what you're saying too, but when you actually see or hear, because like I was saying in MTV and Hot 97, they were playing all, you know, the Big Sean and Kanye West back to back, kind of
right.
Like so you could hear the lyrics and everything. And you know, Big Sean has good, you know,
right.
lyrics and something he could back himself up to, and you know, and when you hear like how Kanye West is rapping now and just screaming in his music, and it's just all over the place.
See, what I would do, I don't think they did it right. Because what I would do, I would take, all right, you got Big Sean right now. I would take Kanye during, like, so where Big Sean is at right now, I would take Kanye's music from that time when Kanye was where Big Sean's at right now. And then compare that. Because, listen, actually, it's a song that he got with Talib Kweli that I was just listening to, and what he said, and I listened to it, and I started cracking up. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, yo, he's a beast. But this was years ago.
Yeah.
You know, and then it's
which song?
How's the song go? It's on the Eardrum album, on Talib Kweli's Eardrum album. Matter of fact, I could.
We could find it later, maybe.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, and then even like the song he has with Brandy, Talk About Our Love, where he says in that, like, it's like you gotta, it's like, hold on, I didn't hear that before. Now, right, and now I hear stuff, maybe, I don't know, because I'm a little older, I don't know. But I hear stuff now that I ain't hear before, you know, so. But I'm very impressed about your little hip hop knowledge over here. You know,
I listen to music. I listen to music a lot.
So, what's your favorite genre
favorite genre? I have many genres, but the ones that I can actually, I would have to say, I have to pick either top 2 or top 3.
I'll give you 2.
2? Okay. Obviously, I listen to a lot of hip hop, especially also underground as well. And I'm sorry, I'm a female, but I also listen to pop.
Okay, that's understandable.
Yeah, so I would say I would, not the current. Well, I listen to what I would say with like more of the history of it, like when it comes to Madonna.
Okay, you
but like current right now, no, there's nothing right now that would actually just spark. Yeah, but it's just, what's wrong with Kanye? Like going off on with JT and Jay-Z. What the hell did JT do to Kanye?
See, I don't even understand. I don't know. Yeah.
But nah, that's cool though. I'm glad Justin Timberlake is coming back because the last album he actually did was just awesome.
Right.
We're collaborating with Timbo, and I heard that he actually did this album too.
So wait, before, let's explain to everybody exactly what you do.
What I do. Okay.
Let them know.
Okay, so I'm a dance instructor, dance student, and I also am a model, promotional model. I do a couple things, and I always keep myself busy. But yeah, most my thing is I'm a dancer.
Okay.
Yeah, I do that more.
You would love to do a nice JT video.
I would love it. What? When I saw that, I actually got invited to go to the tour that he did with his last album. Breathtaking. I wish I was up there with them.
What artist? Matter of fact, that's a good question. Being that you dance, what artist would you like? You might faint if they said, Melissa, we want you to work with so and so.
The artist that I would literally have, I would just like pass out would be Janet Jackson, Britney Spears, and Justin Timberlake.
Yo, let me tell you something. I got a Janet concert story. I was little, and cousin, may he rest in peace. He worked. I was living in California. He worked at Arco Arena. Janet Jackson was doing her tour. This was the Janet album, the If with the
If. Okay.
Okay.
Oh wow, that was a long
time ago.
Threw it back.
I'm a teenager, and I'm like, and Janet was, I still love you, Janet. And I'm like, oh, and he surprised me with the ticket. So, of course, he got the ticket he could get me. Now, I was on the second level, right? So, while I'm on the second level, I'm scoping these seats. I don't see nobody going in these seats. I'm watching. Now, the whole time I'm watching, this is while Mint Condition is on. Awesome band, live. Mint Condition, live, crazy, phenomenal. Wow. So, awesome band, Mint Condition. So, I'm watching them. They doing their pretty round eyes, don't you know? And I'm just scoping the seats. Surely enough, I got the courage up, sneak down, right? I think nobody was paying attention because, I'm 5'9" now, but like back then I'm like, I was short. I get to it's a corner stage. So basically, a young man's mind, when you looking at Janet from the side and her dancers, that was nothing but pure heaven.
It's breathtaking.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Because they're so coordinated. Like
I swore she kissed me.
See, look at this.
I swear she kissed me.
In your mind, I bet she did.
In my mind.
But yeah, it is very breathtaking. I actually went to her tour last July. And funny that you meant that you were actually asking me that question because I went to the Britney Spears and the Janet, and Janet just had less props than Britney Spears and ended up having still blowing everything away. She had so much more energy and whatnot. I was pretty disappointed in Britney Spears and whatnot, but I know she's going through her dilemma and her whatever she's going through. But if she just blew it away, and she's way older and she's been doing this she's a Jackson, so you can't. Yeah, that would be. Listen, I'll tell you what though. I'm your homie now. You get that. I want to be your first phone call. I need a ticket. I need a close ticket. I need I want to hug Janet ticket. You understand what I'm saying? Because I will. Whew. Well, I hope she goes. Well, I hope she goes on tour. Well, I know I just found out that she got married about a year ago. People are just finding out now to this like multi-billionaire guy in like Europe. So she's caking it right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, she actually got married like last year.
JD didn't have enough bread for her. I'm sorry, JD.
But he kind of had her on a small leash there. With
yeah, she was chilling for a minute, but the bread ran out. Let's be honest.
Well, yeah, with JD, it stopped.
Yeah, you know.
Mariah wasn't around as much.
Yeah.
You know. But isn't he? Oh no, yeah, isn't he? I heard he's coming out with the tour. No, with
Who,
everybody.
JD?
Yeah.
He needs to. He got to re-up.
He's bringing back those kids.
Not Criss Cross.
Yeah, he's actually gonna bring them on that tour. He's bringing all the Brat. I heard all that on the radio.
All of them need that.
It's been a while. They do need it.
That's actually what's that big old school concert they've been doing in the city? I forgot what they call it. They did it at Roosevelt Island a few times. I mean, not Roosevelt Island. Randall's Island.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, where they brought back all the old school artists. That's basically what he's doing. You know, and I respect it. You gotta get your money. You know, Janet ate that. Janet, you went in. You can't listen, fellas. Know your boundaries. Like you gotta be honest with yourself. Like, okay, if you want a sugar mama, she gotta be known she's your sugar mama, meaning that she got more bread than you. But don't come in a situation like, yeah, I got it.
No, that's not good either.
I'll tell you right now, I'm balling on the budget. So if you don't like me for my sexiness, it's your problem. That's it. You gotta accept it. It ain't no money here. It ain't no money here. I ain't got it. That's it.
Oh man.
You know what I mean? It's the truth, though.
It is true.
You know. So listen, how long have you been dancing for? Like, when did those little happy feet say, "Yo, this is it for me"?
Well, I started dancing, I believe when I was, my mom enrolled me into, you know, the typical ballet stuff when I was a kid, I believe I was 3.
Okay.
When I was 3. And I went off from there until I believe I was like 13. And then 13 was, I would say, was a rough year for me because that's when money started to get tight. So, you know, you had your small speech with your parent. Well, they gave you the small speech that, you know, they can't afford it anymore.
Right.
You know, because after a while, you know, classes is money, you know, the recitals, it's clothes and all that stuff. So I don't blame them. So I think I laid off of it for like maybe like 2 years. But as I used to call it back in the day, like my room was my cave. Like that used, like, whatever I would do in there dance-wise, like, was my imagination, just in my mind, just going off. Like, if I was, like, Janet's backup dancer or something would just come up. Right. So as soon as I enrolled into high school, I started working. So I basically started working to pay my own dance classes. So my parents are very strict as to my Colombian side. My father's Colombian and my mom's Filipino. So...
God damn, listen, that's one hell of a mix right there, but I ain't even going to discuss that, but go ahead.
Yeah, so I grew up very strict. My family was extremely strict, so I couldn't go to New York by myself. So as you know, I'm from Jersey, and I basically found a school out there that was dancing, etiquette, all that modeling stuff and whatnot. But modeling was actually the thing that I least liked. Right. Least. I was always, whenever they wanted to do the runway walk, I was always the last one. And without my, I just didn't want to wear the shoes, and I was the last one. Melissa! I was like, all right, hold on, let me get my shoes. And I was always the last one to walk out. But believe me, I was there at 11 o'clock in the morning to dance those 4 hours. Right. So, but there I actually got to learn more when it got more into like my Spanish side, because they taught us more in depth with like salsa and like Latin jazz and just street jazz and all that stuff. And I was very happy because I'm not a big fan of ballet like that, which I understand is very fundamental and everything, but I prefer to do yoga instead. Gotcha. So yeah, so I started from there, and then flash forward to where we are here is I actually started getting into modeling because, I actually got into modeling because I actually got casted to go into a Jadakiss video in Blue Point, New York. And that's how I met Hardbody. And from there we started talking, exchanging information and whatnot. And that's how I basically started from there, and I don't know, and the photo shoots just started coming in. So it gave me actually more exposure and everything. And you know, like I tell every photographer or every person I actually talk to, yeah, you know, I do this, I model and stuff, and I do promotional work and all that. But my main thing that I'm trying to get forward is dance. Like at the end of the road of it all, I actually want to own my own dance studio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically tell me the different styles of dance you can do.
Street jazz, tap, and hip hop.
Street jazz, tap, and hip hop. And salsa.
Well, yeah, that just comes with the Spanish, I think.
Yo, cause you know what I'm saying? I could do a little salsa bachata merengue myself.
I believe everybody could dance. It's just everybody's very self-conscious of themselves.
Yeah, I get right on there. I start spinning around and all that. I'm nasty, and I'm not Spanish.
Oh, now where are you from?
See, you thought I was She thought I was Dominican, folks. It happens all the time, didn't you? You thought I was Dominican?
Dominican, Puerto Rican, somewhere.
Ay, Dios mío, diablo, con.
Oh, but you got.
No, my family's from the West Indies.
Okay.
Yeah, Caribbean, you know. But this Filipino, you know what? I gotta get into a song. This Filipino Colombian thing. This thing is serious. This thing is very serious. We're going to get into some music. We're going to come back and talk to Melissa, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get the fun side of Melissa too, because, you know, she just broke down all the serious stuff. So now we got to have some fun, you know. It's your boy Rell Holla, man. I'm in the building, man. It's the Holla Hour. And yell at me. Yell at Melissa. I'm like I told you, I'm not here. I'm just, I'm playing this. This is for Melissa right here. This song right now. We playing this for, shout out to Filipino Colombians out there. We love you. If you look like Melissa. I've heard of a lot of mixes. And I've lived a lot of places. Never heard the. I don't even know where. I don't even know how your parents met. That's crazy. Like, yeah, it's a whole nother thing right there. So now if you open a dance studio, right? Where would be the ideal place? Because now, a lot of people, you know, being in the entertainment, you know, some people like to go to Cali. Some people love New York. Some people need Miami. Atlanta's picking up. You know, where would you put your? Is New York your love?
Well, I love New York. Besides the traffic and the headache and all that stuff, but I was actually thinking, good that you asked me that, because now that it's coming into my head, I was actually thinking about, because New York City at the end of the day is always like the heart of just entertainment. Right. So I would definitely want to open a studio there, but I would also like to have, like, not just me just teaching it, like teaching like the, you know, like jazz, funk, and hip hop and all that stuff. I would actually like to involve other people that are actually great in it as well. Like I'm not greedy, so I actually would love to bring like special guests and all that stuff to like the studio. Right. And I would actually like to have something in Miami, because there is a lot of dancers, great dancers in Miami, and it's just wonderful. I love the beach as well, and I would actually like to, you know, one step at a time when it actually gets there. But that would actually something I would like to do. Involve other people that are actually great in the business as well. Right. That's good. That's good. So now, the whole dance background, right? So far, like you said, you've done something with Jada. Are there any like music artists, dance music artists that you've worked with? Nah, not currently. Not currently. Unfortunately, with that, it would have to be more involved. Like you would have to know more casting calls, and sometimes usually when they do these casting calls, either they're in Miami or in Los Angeles. And they are in New York, but a lot of them, I've been noticing a lot of New York casting calls are involving with like, what are those TV shows? ABDC? Well, not just that. That is also in LA. America's Got Talent? Yeah, like stuff like that, or Dancing with the Stars and stuff like that. So sometimes you think you could dance? Yeah, like those shows like that. Like I don't want to do no reality shows like that. I would actually want to be involved in the casting and all that stuff. How do you feel about ABDC since we brought it up? Amazing. I think it is don't get me wrong, sometimes I think some of the teams they bring on there, I know they're trying to like mix it up, but like the jump rope crew, the roller skate crew, like I know there's actually a lot of different dance teams that you kind of like, you're not really sure like what are they doing, what are they doing there.
Right.
Sometimes you kind of understand that they're trying to bring in a different flavor of dance, but sometimes it just doesn't work, or it's just, or maybe they just want to be seen.
Right.
As nowadays, everybody just wants to be seen on TV no matter what they're actually doing.
I'm actually, you know what I've been dying to find? I've been dying to find like where they do, like I'm talking about like you got served like battles like that. You know where they have it?
Well, where they have that? No, currently no, not as of right now.
I want to go to one.
Those are actually very like hard to find just because
it's so underground.
Yes, it's very underground because money's involved, and it's just how like the first movie was.
Right.
That's like people bet money on.
I know,
all that stuff, so.
But I want to go. I want to see it live. Like I want to see them actually like do that, because I know they can do that stuff.
Yeah.
That was in the movie. Like a lot of people think like the movie was like it was like a lot of technology and a lot of.
No, there's actually a lot of people that can do that. Believe it or not, there's many talented and flexible and
it's crazy.
And that's just what they do. That's a lot of dance. When it comes to dancers, that's just their life. They just enjoy it. Like it's not something just like, oh, I could do it better than you. It's something that they actually enjoy doing this, and they wanna just basically be part of like the crowd and be part of like that dance team and basically show off the best that they got.
So would you be in a Step It Up?
I would love to be in a Step It Up, to be honest with you, but not in the same movie concept, to be honest with you.
Not in the same.
Yeah, because I know they have the Step Up 2, which honestly I didn't see because.
I ain't gonna lie. I know a lot of y'all think Rell Holla all thugged up. I ain't thugged up. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I gotta watch little movies like that. I just enjoy the dancing though.
Well, yeah, it's fun. It's different. You get to, the regular person gets to do like different moves and and the different type of music they're doing, the different mixes, the DJing types, which actually amps up like everything. Like I actually have a performance, which I'm actually a student for Q's. He's Q, a choreographer, so we're actually doing a show for him on the 30th, and it's basically involving hip-hop. It's a hip-hop performance.
I want to go.
I'm gonna actually send you the email, so you actually have an idea of when and what time, because I think we're actually performing 2 times that day, and it's actually a 6-7 minute songs, because everything is basically incorporated. It's coming out so dope and so hot, because you're having like how basically now hip hop and the current music now is basically evolved from the past.
Right.
When Missy first came out with all that stuff. So we actually incorporated a couple of different things. And it just looks like a lot of fun. It's actually a group of 25 of us. Okay. So it's pretty much like a big deal. It's a big show, all different type of music going on, but we're actually the only hip hop crowd there.
I want to go. I'm going.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna send you a ticket to that.
I'm actually,
He's going.
I'm going. Cause I'm nice. I might bring my skills back, man. I used to be nice.
If you used to be nice, you're still nice. You just haven't done it as much.
Yeah, cause I used to I used to be one of those little break days. I used to be one of those who would jump right in the circle and get busy. During the WAP days, during the Harlem Shake days. I used to. I really slowed down during the chicken noodle, like when the chicken noodle soup days came.
No, I hated that song.
I know, but it was a fun dance. I'm not gonna lie, but that's when it was like, all right, there's no more circles for me,
Yeah, because after that one, it was what's her name? Little Mama came out with her Dumb Lip Claw song.
Right, and
I was just like,
Cat Daddy.
Beginning.
How you feel about the Cat Daddy? The Cat Daddy is funny though. It's just funny to me.
I don't think I've seen the Cat Daddy.
You seen it? You seen? All right. Remember the Chris Brown "Beautiful People" video?
Yes.
Okay. Remember the guy Lampole? He does the.
Yeah.
That's the Cat Daddy. It's fun though. It's just fun. You know what? A lot of people. You know what gets me mad though? A lot of adults.
Yeah, a lot of people are doing that too.
They talk the Harlem Shake chicken noodle soup, all that stuff. Oh, that's so silly. These stupid dances. Listen, I actually would rather my kid do that than to be listening to Bang Bang Shoot 'Em Up Nigga Die Slow. You know what I'm saying? Because at least I know my kid is still being a kid.
Oh yeah, they were actually talking about that too, about the radio, about that little kid, that 9-year-old, that's like rapping about like cocaine and stuff.
Right. See, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like you think about it, like J Hood. J Hood was mad little when he was talking about the stuff he was talking about. You know, Shaheem back in the day.
Yeah.
You know, so it's crazy to me. It's like we need those. You got to keep those songs. You got to keep the chicken noodle soups and the Harlem Shake and the.
It's fun. At the end of the day, it's fun. It's
the
fun.
Aunt Jackie and you know what I'm saying. You got to keep that. You can't throw that stuff out. We need that. We need the kids to still be kids. And then when you have kid parties, you got the music for it.
You're right. Yeah, because then everybody's just doing the same thing.
Right.
The little electric side.
Exactly. Yeah. That's there's like 8 different versions of a slide.
And what's crazy is that the father actually thinks that I forgot his name, Popo,
Yes.
little kid.
So,
he actually thinks it's okay because he's actually defending him, saying that he's actually not doing anything, that he's not a cokehead, that he's not around that.
Yeah,
but then again, he's around. Well, you see him in the YouTube videos that he's like around like the strippers and at the club. Like it's a 9-year-old kid. Like you're not even supposed to be there.
I was up my kids. Woo.
Yeah, it's like, you know, that's already a crowd that's already, because obviously all these MCs are smoking weed and
right.
You know, so he's actually around that. So sooner or later he is what you're pretending to be, it's gonna happen.
Right. It's gonna eventually come. Yeah, you're right.
And he's small, so he could actually he's young, so he has more than enough time to actually, you know, either do it the right way or just
right. He could be on the cause see Bow Wow would no, but see when he came out, it was cute. You know what I'm saying? Now he's finished. Bow Wow, I don't care what you say. You're finished. So listen, you know what I mean?
After Sierra, like it was a wrap for him.
Yeah, it was this, you know what I mean? Yeah, it was over for you. You met Sierra and you shut it down.
And he was bankrupt. He filed bankruptcy, right, too?
See?
Yeah.
This is why JD bringing them all back. You know what I'm saying? Because he was because see, this is the connection. JD was tapping into Bow Wow's money, trying to mess with Janet. And it just don't work like that. You know, I'm spreading rumors. That's allegedly, everybody. Don't take my word I don't know what really happened.
We just think.
I just think.
That's what
you know,
happened.
I'm going to make an assumption. That's the assumption I'm making. So listen, before we get out of here, I want everybody to know if they need a dancer, a serious dancer, not a stripper. Let's get it right. Not a stripper.
That's one thing that
a dancer. A dancer. She's a choreographer. You understand? She don't wear the clear heels. It ain't no clear heels going on. Nope. This is serious dance, okay? Let's clear it. Let's set the record straight, cause y'all, you know, I know how y'all get, you nasty minds.
There is a lot of guys that actually, you say, you know, cause that's what it is. You're a dancer at the end of the day, so they actually ask you, also, where do you dance? Like, you know, like what clubs and stuff, and I'm like, no.
Not
what
that.
Don't you get? I was like, a dancer. That's a stripper.
Right.
Like when I was, they were just like, well, you know, I'm like, nah, that's a stripper. I was like, I'm not in a G-string. I was like, I'm actually making a choreography so your whatever video would actually look hot.
Right.
You know.
See, and that's and strippers. Stop saying you're dancers.
Yeah, man, that's not cool. That's promoting the wrong thing.
Dudes that got girls saying they single, you messing up my shit. It's the same thing. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm the bachelor. I'm the actual bachelor. You're not really a bachelor, but you messing up my bachelorism. You're not a dancer. You're a stripper. So say I'm a stripper. Stop telling dude, I'm a dancer. You strip. She dances, you strip. Let's get it right.
Word.
So now, if they want an actual choreographer, because you know, I gotta say it so they can understand. If they want a choreographer, tell them where they can find you.
Well, I have a couple social networks. If you want, well, basically, like we were talking about, as I make choreographies for everyone, I basically focus on your music. If you actually have a great dance song, and you actually want to make it alive, which that's what I always try to do with my music that I'm trying to work with, make it come alive. You can always reach me at Twitter. At MELLIE _626, which is MELLIE _626, or at Instagram, which is just Melissa _Carmona. And, you know, I'm always on there, you know, just basically catching up and, you know, making sure, letting people know, like, what I'm promoting, what I'm doing, you know, any new photo shoots that have been coming up, any new video shoots, you know. And it's just, I've pretty much, as of right now, I could say I've been pretty much blessed because, as of right now, everything has been skyrocketed for the last 2 years that I've been doing this. And,
beautiful.
yeah, so I have to actually, like, you know, thank a lot is like my parents, even though, you know, when I was younger they stopped pushing me on what I wanted to do, but they were a little iffy when I actually told them that I actually want to do it full time, because I did graduate LIM with with Toby Coburn, and LIM with fashion marketing management and merchandising.
Nice.
So I, as you could tell, I didn't pursue it. At the end of the day, when you have passion for something, there's something, you know, you can't let that go.
Ain't nothing you're gonna do to stop it.
So when you have love for your creativity or your talent, you have to go for it no matter what. Whoever is actually saying no to you, keep doing it. At the end of the day, you know, the more experiences, the more things that you do, it's just gonna be something great on your resume. And I just say you just gotta keep going for it. And yeah, and my Facebook, I would say is just facebook.com/Carmona Melissa 626. And yeah, you could just hit me up. My email's all like in there, so I'm very responsive, I could say.
That you got it. There it is. Now you know where to find her. You know where to hit her up. You know, and if you need to, you could go through me. You know what I'm saying? Because
Word.
everybody got some. You gotta go through me. I'm the guy that gives you the girl or the guy that you need. You know. That's
we gotta bring we gotta bring like that dance creativity back, man. It's not like how it used to be anymore.
You know what?
I miss it so much. Like I do, I really do. Like rappers, all they just bring in is just like you said. I'm sorry, you know. I do have love for strippers and all that stuff because I do go see you girls too. But yo, at the end of the day,
they're
like
bringing their injection butts.
But yeah, but at the same thing, it's just like the creativity has to be there. It's like, you know, why do you think? Unfortunately to say, you know, people like Chris Brown or whatever, like Rihanna, they have, or like, you know, Janet and whatnot, like they become so much powerful when it comes, because their videos and like the music and the choreography, everything just merges in together.
Don't forget to stay logged on, because the legendary DJ Ron G is up next, and you know he got that exclusive fire. You know he's connected, so he has fire, and you know he got it, and he's gonna be playing it, and I'm gonna be listening, because that's what I do, because that's my mans in them. I want to thank the lovely Melissa Carmona for coming out.
No, thank you for having me.
No, thank you for coming. Thank you for being Colombian Filipino. I love it. I don't
my
know.
parents, gotta thank my parents.
Shout out to her parents. I love y'all for meeting. I don't know where y'all met at. That's crazy. I don't know how the two islands merged, but y'all did it, and I'm proud of you. I'm proud of her parents. Right?
I'll let them know. You guys did a great job.
Okay, y'all did a great job. Okay. I gotta get out of here. My time is up. Next week, I can't even tell you how I got coming through because I forgot. Shout out to AD the General though. She set it up. AD the General, nothing ass niggas, elegant hoodness. You know what I mean? So, listen, man. It's your boy Rell Holla, man. I gotta get out of here. It's time to go. See y'all next week. Stay tuned in. Legendary Ron G up next. You already know what it is. Say bye.
Bye, guys. Have a great week.
Y'all recorded that because she sounds sexy. Y'all recorded it.